In this video, I'm going to show you how to add Google reviews to your Hubspot website. Unfortunately, since Hubspot doesn't support this functionality by default, what we need to do is use a third-party widget. Don't worry though, it's completely free and also very easy to set up. The first thing I want you to do is to click the first link in the description of this video, which will take you to the Hubspot platform. Once you click through the link, this is the page they're going to see. From here, I want you to go to the top of the page, which is where you will find this widget button. Simply hover over it, and then I want you to pay attention to the review section right here and find Google reviews, which is about halfway down. As you can see, that's a bestseller on Hubspot. Click on that, and then you'll be taken to the Google reviews widget page. From here, click on create widget for free, and then you'll be taken down to the Google reviews template section. So on the left hand side, you have a bunch of different Google reviews templates they can choose from, and then on the right hand side, you have a fully interactive preview of what the selected template will look like on your Hubspot website. Now this right here is for desktop, but if you click on the mobile icon, you also get a mobile preview of it as well. Now bear in mind that all these templates are fully customizable, so don't worry about the initial look just yet. We can actually add and remove pretty much anything that you see on the screen, and I'm going to show you how to do that in the next section. So go ahead, choose the template you like the most. In my particular case, I'm going to go for this carousel widget here, and then click on continue with this template in the bottom left corner of the screen. Then you'll be taken to this page right here, which is where we can start customizing your Google review template to your liking. Now the first thing we need to do is go ahead and link the widget with your Google reviews, and in order to do that, we have two different options that we can choose from. We can either search up your business by name or address right up here in the search field. In my particular case, I'm going to go for Empire State Building and then click on search. If you get any results here, then just click on them, and then the Google reviews will automatically update on the right hand side here. If that doesn't work, alternatively, what you can do is simply go for a Google Maps link and provide it right here, and then the relevant Google reviews will be displayed. Don't do anything else until you see the reviews right here. But once you do see them, what I recommend you to do is to go ahead and turn off the AI generated summary if it's enabled, and then you can also decide how you want to filter and sort the reviews. So for example, if you go to filters right here, you can show the results without text. So for example, if it's just images, then you can also decide if you want to sort them by rating here, and then how many reviews you want to show. So for example, if you want to show all the reviews, simply leave it as it is, or alternatively, what you can do is simply show 20 reviews at a time, so it's a little bit more limited. The same goes for the sorting option right here. Now once you're done with customizing this part of your Google reviews template, on the left hand side you also see layout, header, review, style, and settings. These are even more customizations you can take advantage of to further customize your Google reviews template. So for example, if you go to header right here, we can actually show and hide a bunch of different elements. So for example, if you don't want to have a header at all on your Google reviews widget, what you can do is simply disable it, and then all you'll be left with is the reviews themselves. In my particular case, I want the header because I want to show my customers how many reviews I have, what the average rating Google reviews is, and so forth. Of course, if you want to hide very specific elements from here, so for example the rating, you can go ahead and uncheck this box right here, or the number of reviews, and so forth. Then you can also change the style of the reviews themselves. In my case, this actually looks pretty good, and what I'm going to do is disable this reviews on Google button because I just want to show my customers the review style I already have. Then at the bottom here you also see review. This is where you can change the review style further. So for example, if you just flick through these, you can see there's a bunch of different options they can choose from. The same goes for the review source style as well, and you can also customize that further if you find that's relevant for you. In style right here, this is where you can customize the overall design of the template. So for example, the current color scheme is light, I can change to dark, and that actually looks pretty nice, so I think I'm going to stick with that. And for the accent color here, I'm going to change that to orange like this because I quite like the look of it. Then at the bottom here, you can also customize very specific elements of the widget. So for example, the background, the widget title, the header, rating, review, and so forth. I'm not going to go for every single customization you can take advantage of here. I'll leave this up to you to explore because there's truly so many customizations that you can take advantage of. But once you're done with customizing your Google reviews template, click on add to website for free in the bottom left corner of the screen, and then your Google reviews template widget will be saved up. Bear in mind, you can always come back and make any small tweaks that you want to in the future without having to start from scratch. Then you'll be taken to this page right here, which is where we need to publish the widget. In the top right corner of the screen, you will see a green publish button. It'll be right here. In my particular case, it's grayed out because my widget is already published, but in your case, it won't be. So go ahead, click on publish, and then you'll be taken to the plans page. This is what the plans page looks like, and what we need to do here is choose a plan. Now, since this is the first widget that we're creating through Hubspot, we can actually go for this plan right here, which is completely free. As you can see, it supports up to 1 widget for up to 200 views. So if you're just getting started, this might be the perfect plan for you. Do bear in mind that this comes with some Hubspot branding. So if you want your widget to be 100% ad free, or if you want to have, let's say, more than one widget from Hubspot on your Hubspot website, then you can obviously go for one of the premium plans right here. So you can see they have quite a few different options that you can choose from. And if you decide to pay annually, you also get to save quite a bit of money as well, which is pretty nice. So yeah, browse through the different plans, choose the one that works best for you, and then you'll automatically be taken to the page where you can copy the code for your Google Reviews template. It will look just like this. From here, click on copy code, and then let's head over to Hubspot so we can start integrating it. Now, I'm already in my Hubspot editor here, as you can see, and what I'm going to do is go ahead and add a brand new section to my homepage here. So I'm going to click on that section here, and then it will be a blank layout. So what we want to do here is go to the top left hand corner of the screen, and you will see this plus icon here. Click on that, then go to text right here, and then simply drag rich text into this modules box, and then you will see this appear. Simply go ahead and delete the text on the left hand side. Then where it says advanced here, make sure to set this to source code, and then simply paste the code we just copied previously from Hubspot. Click on save changes, and then let's head over to preview mode so we can take a look at the widget. And as you can see, here is my Google Reviews template. It doesn't look the best at all because I actually didn't even think about changing the colors of the text right here. So the dark mode that I chose doesn't really work in this case, but I can always go back and change this as I see fit before it goes live on my website. But as you can see, other than that, it's fully functional. It looks super nice and clean. And this down here is the little Hubspot branding that I mentioned previously. So if this is too much of a bother for you and you want it gone, you can simply go for one of the premium plans and it will automatically be removed. And that's about it. That's how to add Google Reviews to your Hubspot website. If you have any questions, please let me know down in the comments below, and I'll do my best to help you out.